Good morning, basket makers. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay, y'all. I don't know what is going on with my camera on the other side, so y'all gonna have to be looking at me for a minute. Sorry. But what I'm doing is I'm over here covering my friend's store again while she do some little vacation time. And we are here resetting the stock room. We have been doing a little here, a little there, but right now is the time when we have passed the last major holiday to really put some things in order so it runs smoothly for everybody. Everything have a place, every place have a thing. So everything is not all over the place, y'all. So this is a pretty huge stock room. I mean, it's huge. But it has a lot of small cubby holes. And we know when making baskets that we create small, medium, and large, right? So we never had the space to put like larger gifts as we building them up. So we remember how in one of my videos I was talking about I make gifts specifically for the size of a shelf because that don't change. So I have to change the way I make the basket to be able to, get it on the shelf and be able to utilize every piece of my sales cart. So I'm not going to show you some mess that I got over here because everything got to be shifted and moved to be able to fix some of these problems. So I'm going to turn around so you can kind of see all of that. It would have been the other way, y'all, but I'm walking backwards. Lord, pray for me. Okay, so as you see, all down these shelves, we have paper products, we have bags, we have, containers that we do stuff in. We have a candy section. If you look right here, Miss Nicole has been, she did, I think, when did you do this, Nicole? She might have set this a couple of years ago. And that way it helps anybody who have to come to the back to kind of help them. No, it was a year ago because last year was the first year.
Yeah, the window bag back here that's red, that's cute, because all the stuff he got has sequins in it.
You don't have any, it's a pink,
Window.
It's a red bag on the floor that has those Victoria's Secret slippers in. Is that red or pink?
That's pink.
It's pink.
Yeah, one of the windows.
Let me see. Window bag. Give me one. This one? Tall or,
Yeah, let's see.
or small? Give me that
Small,
size
the
right
teddy
there.
bear's about that big with the crown.
Is that too big?
That's too big.
All right. Give me the next size up under there.
That's too small.
Too small? Okay. And this is big one too, Miss Kathy. This is the same width as that one. That's those heart bags.
It's about the same one as the pink ones. It's already on
Right.
the floor, but I was trying to go red.
Not this one. What about one of these? I think this a 10 too. Hold on one minute. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. This is a 10.
Let me go out.
Yeah. All right. Hold on 1 minute, y'all, while we try to get this customer together. Miss Kathy, can you do this?
Yeah.
That's good? All right. All right, y'all. So, anywho, like I said, we started this last year when she came into the store, so it helped be a guide. This is I think for her is year 2 or 3. I think it's 2.
How much this bag, Joy?
Is this year 1 or 2 for Lisa? 2? This year 2. 2. What about it?
How much?
Those are $4.99. So again, Miss Nicole, she started setting up I think last year to help guide people who, because we have a lot of extras at the holiday time. So everybody needed to know where stuff went to. Okay. So one of the things, the biggest things is things was just getting put everywhere, right? And we got to get everything where it got a home department. It always can be flex, whichever way, but everything have a home department, so it's easy for everybody to be able to put their hands on it. Should not one person only know where something is, because if you're working and you need something, you got to be able to come back here and grab it, right? So I'm going to show y'all. Goes all the way back. We got those plastic bins. As we get close, it holds products that we use to make the baskets. This section right here is all about balloons and everything balloons. And I need to get labeled. We pulling anything that could be considered Valentine, and we're moving it over and creating a whole aisle just for Valentine, because y'all know how that roll, right? Everything else is everyday gifts. This section over here is bags, window bags, gift bags, any of that stuff, because we do sell a lot of gift bags here. Again, over here is a lot of balloons, right? I'm taking y'all on this journey with me. We have already started. This is actually day 3. Okay, so we have been moving along, but this is day 3, and let's talk about what is the problem. So the problem have always been you can't put no gifts on there. Even small gifts, or some are just too small. Too large for this type of cubby hole, right? This store used to be a shoe store, so it's perfect for them, but not a basket store, right? So being that we're gonna be here for a minute, we have to adjust these shelves, taking them out and stuff like that, because they're not easily taken out, y'all. Otherwise, we would have been done it. So we have to cut some of them out to make sure that we can put medium-sized baskets, small baskets, as well as large baskets, right? So that is what we're doing. Now, some of them, let me do it like that, are this size, right? Let me use the cup as a guide. So this is great for medium and maybe a large, but not extra large, right? So we know we're using thems. Them are staying the same. We're just going in and adjusting shelves like this, and we are creating departments. So like this one is going to be baby. This one's going to be baby. This is going to be character supplies. Y'all remember these, right? It's going to be character supplies, We're going to use them making baskets as well as individual sale. All right, y'all, I'm moving some stuff out my way. And then, so the first one is going to be baby. This one is going to stay character at the bottom, but we're going to have like, what do you call it? I might keep this all character. That way, any stitch, bluey, or anything like bath stuff, for the kids or whatever. We actually have buckets set up. We moved them over here. Buckets set up that is themed characters right now, and we're going to label those, so they're not going to just be up there non-labeled. But I do want to make sure that we have places for stitch and all of that. All right. I'm going to finish showing you this. This is going to stay the same. This is for the cello sheets. We will eventually be moving all of that. And we need to figure out, are we going to use this for staging? So we're going to cut some of these out too. And we're going to have staging all the way down. Each aisle is going to have a section just for staging. So we don't overbuy, and we keep it manageable and attainable to be able to make baskets, as well as keeping not having so much product that is just sitting and not making you no money. And then these last 2 sections, y'all, are going to be kids. So we're going to have one for girls and one for boys. So those are some of our biggest departments. Okay. Now I'm going to switch over. This is the other side because this one is a two-way. So on this side, we're doing anything that has a brand baskets. So that'll all be on this whole aisle. So again, we're going to have a staging area for it, as well as the product that needs to be used, especially like your key products, like your big item in your basket. Those will be up high. I know you don't see nothing now, but the product we shifting. So we got to move some to then move some, if that make any sense. All right, so let me show you the crew. Miss Nicole.
Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey.
Okay. All right, look,
Hey,
I don't know
girl.
what happened to my other side. This is Miss Nicole, y'all. Now, she do have a YouTube channel, so y'all can go follow her at what, Nicole?
Nicole Gleaton.
At is just you just did it up Nicole Gleaton. You
Yeah.
didn't do it up under your business name.
No.
You just did it up under your personal name.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all, I need y'all to go support her. Nicole Gleaton. Does that name ring a bell? Okay, she's my cousin. and when I say she could do anything, now her original profession was she was a stylist.
Don't.
She does all type of hair. I know, don't judge it, not today.
Not.
But you know, we over here working. But my cousin, she can literally she do bouquets, she do balloon bouquets, she do anything and everything, interior design. She have her hand like in many different pots. And she has been over here with my BFF, Lisa, for how many years you been over here now with Lisa?
About 8.
It's been 8 years. So she helps here and there in between doing her own thing. Like you see how we all do. Come back over here, we help her, but we still have our own little things that we do as well. So not only have Nicole always worked with me somewhere, even when I was working for somebody else, my cousin was always working with me at some location. If I was manager somewhere, she was assistant manager somewhere. So that's how we just rolled. We kept each other in the game.
Right.
So y'all please go and subscribe to Nicole Gleaton and help me, help y'all get your girl up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views. Because when I tell y'all the things that y'all will see on her channel is gonna be varied, because again, she do a lot of in not just basket making, but she show you a lot of the crafts that she do. Again, she do money bouquets, she do balloon bouquets, she do her own rose bears.
Yeah.
And she construct new ideas with rose bears, you know, because before they started putting out the bunny rabbit, she had already made her own bunny rabbit, right?
Right.
So, again, Nicole Gleaton, please go and subscribe to her channel for me, you guys.
You won't be
so
disappointed.
so we can get her up to those 1,000 subscribers, okay?
Thank
And
you.
4,000 views. So, and the owl that she's on, y'all, she's on is the boxes, but we're going to be moving that because this whole aisle from front to back is going to become Valentine's, okay? And we're trying to get all this done before old girl get back. So it's like a surprise. So I'm going on back for the back, y'all. So over on this aisle, we pretty much, and her helpers, hold on, is her daughter. I'm gonna show you. She got her daughter here helping her. And who little baby is that?
Hey,
What?
I know you playing, right?
Yeah, Nicole, I ain't seen her in like forever.
Oh, Lord.
That child is tall.
Oh.
Last time I seen her, she was a baby.
Look, hey, she play basketball. She finna start football.
OMG. Look at God. That tells y'all we need to do a family reunion, right? Because these children getting grown. This her other baby. Now, she been here every day helping her mama. Thank you, girl. Thank you. So again, on this aisle, we have, and I'm gonna turn around, just give y'all a wide scoop. We have already opened up. See how open. Some are a little bigger than what we want, but because of how they did it, we got to take it. But we will be building some much bigger baskets. So let me show you. Like right here. I'm sorry. Like right here, y'all. You see how we got a little, what's name? So what we're going to do is some of the wood we're going to return, and we're going to kind of right here put back in a piece of wood, if that makes any sense, right? Because we don't want no dead space. And on some of those can be the boxes that we will be using in the department. It can be baskets. It can be product. So again, we're not going to waste space, okay? Because we got to make every bit of this count for us. But again, like I said, some of them you just because of how they built this, they wasn't adjustable. All right, so right here, y'all see right here. For right now, that's kind of gonna stay what it is. But we know some departments are much bigger than others, so we can use it as flex. But for right now, we're gonna leave it candle, cups, fillers that we would use for gifts. All right, so back here, y'all, all the plastics, baskets. We have, the containers for rose bears, but you can do anything, of course, with those. Again, baskets. We got, look, you see, we almost out of wicker baskets. So it's time to make a run to Gillsville to get some more wicker baskets so we can be ready. I'm going to turn you around. We have more baskets this way. We was trying to decide if we wanted to move all of this further to the back and make this another department. It could either be what is the word? Like graduation, Easter, those little departments that you can see when you're shopping, you can see, or when you're ordering, you can see kind of like what you got on left on hand from the last holiday. But we went on to just, for right now, we're going to leave it like that. We're trying to most definitely get the major areas like men's, children, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, any of those departments where we will have those gifts made, we want to get those set up. We also got to have a department for everyday plush, because we keep plush out all year long. Bears, all of that sells all year long. So we want to make sure we have that done. What else? I know it's something I'm missing, but we're going to come back to it. So then the other one, these came from Uline, y'all. And what we do is we just got product in it. Again, fillers, your sponges, your washcloth, all of these, washcloths, manicure, pedicure, candles, whatever we need to make a gift basket, right? Everything we have is to make a gift basket. All right, so I'm going on through this little tunnel, and I'm going to turn around this way, and this is our men's section. So I think I need to bring 2 more sets of these up, and we're going to take them up a little higher, because we do have one of those tall ladders for back here. Again, this used to be a shoe store. So we're going to take it up so we can get all your fillers organized, and it'll be easy for you to come and put your hands on what you need. Okay, now right here, towels, bath wraps, that kind of little stuff. Robes, we got a couple of little robes here, but all the robes pretty much is like the winter type robes are over there in the department that you will pull from to make. Again, see, we got more kids right here. That's going to move once Nicole, she's going to open up those shelves, and we're going to get all of this moved over there for right now. Now over here, it's some random, okay? Just, you know how, like, you have an idea coming together, staging. That's what you want to call it. So over here, we have a lot of stuff kind of staged. And again, what we're trying to do is minimize that. If you look up, it's a lot of dead space. So we're switching around some stuff. We're trying to still decide, are we going to leave this staging as well as some staging over there, or I'm going to move boxes. I know in two of the spaces is going to become boxes. So the boxes is any of the boxes that you will have for men's section, Mother's Day or spring and summer section, some solids and all of that. All of that I'm going to start moving over here. I'm going to make these two shelves. These two shelves is going to be about that. And then we have this part right here. For right now, we're going to make that cello sheets and all that kind of good stuff. Half is going to be cello sheets, and then the other half is going to be tissue paper. So that way you can easily put your hand on what you need, what color you need. Now back here, y'all, is this back room where we make the gift set. Right now, it's a hot mess because we are shifting stuff and we gotta go somewhere while we shift it. So the toys and the baskets like that, those are gonna come on out. That's a bathroom right there, y'all. This space does have what do you call it? Oh, Nicole, I do like that. Okay. So the stock room, not the stock room, but the employee break room. So she got that together last night. That looks good, Nicole.
The light switch right behind you.
Let me cut on the light for y'all to see, because that does make sense. So this is the break room. And you know that board that's up there that's going into where the box is at, that pin board? We can put that right here.
Yeah.
Inspirational, whatever. And then she moved this in for just in case storage, in case we have some overflow. This is going to become a valley of flowers, so we can have all of that, all the pieces to the puzzle. So whatever you need to pull is all together and not everywhere. We have like glass vases and stuff. I think we still trying to figure that out. And then I'm gonna tell you over here again, she cut apart two of the shelves and she made a shelf for the bathroom. So all the cleaning stuff, paper towels, paper plates, not paper plates, but paper towels and all that kind of stuff is gonna go into the bathroom. We're gonna clear this out. So it could be for the bouquet section, for the bouquets and stuff, anything floral. So it'd be between these two sections, vases, stuff like that. Because what we're seeing is we're missing a lot of merchandise at the time that we need it, and so we're buying more because we're not seeing that we already have it. Okay, you know how sometimes you just get tired of looking for it and you just go buy it again and say, oh well, save it for next year, and then we do it again and we do it again. Well, we're changing the way we think, especially now, because we have to really pay attention to how our money is being spent. Okay, so last but not least, we have up storage. So what we do with the upper storage is anything that truly say Happy Mother's Day or Happy Valentine's, or we are making a Valentine section, so that kind of stuff will be over there, but we won't have it for Mother's Day. We won't have it for Christmas. Christmas is too big of a department to have its own shelves or shelves. But we're trying to decide, like right here, it will become It can become Christmas gifts leftover. I think that's where we're going to move this. It's going to become Christmas Central, any Christmas baskets, or we may, because when trucks come in, we have to have a department somewhere for it to go. Sometimes it's going straight to the, us making up. Those are already ready-made gifts. And I'm still trying to decide, y'all. I'm still working on that. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. But now you're probably wondering, like, Joy, what? What? What's going on? I do special, y'all. Backstory is, even when I was with Dollar Tree, I was a store manager, but I was not only just a store manager for my store. We were it was a team of us store managers that went reset stores that were struggling, reset stores that just, maybe just never got enough payroll to be able to really get their store together. We went to fix stores. Let's say you was a new manager going into already kind of like bad situation where the store wasn't pulled together. And I mean, we cleaned from the front register areas, baby, all the way to the stock room. And usually we work from the stock room to the sales floor to the front, register areas. And everybody was on. Not only was the manager who we were helping and his team assistants, of course, their employees and all of that, because we push freight to the floor to get the store stocked up and stuff like that. So for her, because she knows my background, when I say we have been BFFs for, my son is going to be 29, so almost 30 years. Almost 30 years. Y'all, I still got these skills now. And I still utilize them because I do a couple of organizational products for another lady who's also a friend, but she knows the background. Did her basement, got her all her holiday. Now, we ain't talking about a little holiday, y'all. When I say holiday, I mean she had holiday. Got her pulled together, cleaned up, organized, grouped, everything. So I still do that for some of the people who know what I do. Again, Christmas, holiday decorating, y'all. That is my second business, Joyful Holidays. I do have a channel, y'all. So help get your girl. I know I ain't been posting over there, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because family, you know. We have always been a family that if you need us, we got you. Okay? If you need somewhere to go, we got you. So we make room, and sometimes that room may be the spaces that I use. Like my basement, not only was it going to be kind of like storage, but it was supposed to be my joyful holiday. So I got a living room down there, an office. That's where I was going to do a lot of my decorating. And then in my workroom, it was going to flex between like looking like a kitchen or a dining room to, whatever I needed. Because I do have a little living room down there. So I had, I was getting it together so you won't have to see Christmas upstairs all the time, because we know holiday decorating can be all through the year. And honestly, from December all the way to June, y'all, we have to stay on our toes. And now that I added Easter and Father's Day back into the mix, I'm really on my toes. So I don't really get those opportunities to do like a lot of spring decorating and stuff like that. So I was saying, like, you know what? If I use my basement for the joyful holidays, I can use the upstairs, dining room when I need to for Christmas, at the time we do Christmas and stuff like that. But anywho, we make room for family, baby. We're gonna, we got you. Over here, these Gleetons got you. We do what we can to help any of our family that's in need, okay? So now you know the backstory on that. But please go follow Nicole Gleaton on YouTube. She just started her channel. I think she did a couple of videos already. And please, if you can, subscribe to my Joyful Holidays channel. I will start putting up some content. Now, on my main channel, which is Baskets and More, you are going to see me for the next couple of months. Not only am I working over here trying to, like I said, get all of this together, but I'm going to continue making baskets. I want to clean out pretty much everything I have for Father's Day or men's gifts and have them ready to go for Christmas. And then I want to do, I'm coming back to women's. Yeah, women's. Because I think I'll wait to do kids when I actually get up there because I need to hit up some of those Hobby Lobbies, like Daddy's Treasure Chest. Yeah, because I need some fillers. Because, you know, when you take that candy, them chips, and that juice out, baby, it leaves some holes in some of them Easter baskets. And 90% of my baskets were made where I could take the snacks out, but I need to put something in, a couple of more pieces in to fill them back up. So then that way it can be, you know what I'm saying, nice and full looking to the eye. Not only do I have that, I think when we hit Pop Chef up, remember with some of that toys and stuff, I did get quite a bit of that stuff on 90%. So I got, oh Lord Jesus, whew, I thought I was gonna fall, y'all. So that kind of stuff. What else? I don't want to say I'm rambling, but I kind of want to just clue you in on some of the things that is going on, because y'all know sometimes I could disappear and I see you at the next holiday. I don't want to do that, y'all. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to get my mind to understand that everything you do is content, okay? Except go to the bathroom. Shouldn't nobody be going to the bathroom doing content. Not even taking showers. I know. Unless you're getting some of those, what you call it, them big brands having you, showcase, the lather on them soap. Okay, reach out to your girl. I put a swimsuit on. You won't see the bottom, but you might see the top like that. But anywho, y'all, that's just for laughs and giggles. I will see y'all because I need to join the fun so we can finish getting what we're trying to get done. All right, for today, on today's agenda. All right, see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.